probably try to look for a job first and not pay my bachelor's.
Right.
See if they can like pay my master's.
That's the best way to do it. Pay back the loans and stuff. Heck yeah. All right, we're gonna drop in this guy. This is the main sewer line right here that we're going in now. So the bathroom and everything would be connected to this anyway.
Okay.
So this is good to have because this is a great access. Anytime you have sewer issues, this is where you want to bring your plumber to. When they're like, especially anything related to a drain, because this is a good point of access. You don't have to pull the toilets and do any kind of messy work in there. It all can be done from right here.
So this is where he should have come.
Yeah, this is where he should have came. Here, you can take this right here. I don't even need to see that. You and your son, if you guys want to watch it, you can.
While you're going in?
Yeah, so I'm right now about 14 foot out. And see this pooling water in the bottom there?
Yeah.
It's a minor problem. It's not something major, but it's still an issue. We don't want to see anything in this line. No water, no sewage, no toilet paper, nothing. We just want to just keep like the way it is right now. We want to see that all the way out.
So where is the water from now?
What's that?
Where is the water from? Where you're saying?
The pipe settles and flattens out sometimes right around a connection, and it just pulls up in them areas sometimes. Like I said, that's a very, very, very minor issue, but here it looks like right here is where we're getting up into a problem. So we're about 28 feet out right now, and it looks like the line's starting to back up. So I don't know where this is going to put me, but I'm going to try to see if I can push through that, which I did. And then I'm going to keep going past that for now, and I'm going to go out as far as I can. I want to try to get out to the sewer main if I can, and then what I'll do is I'll pull back to that problem area, and we'll see where that's at, because that's definitely an issue. We shouldn't see something like that. That means there's something going on with the pipe. There's just a dark spot. I can't see much.
You know how far you are now?
I'm 55 feet.
Whoa.
So I'm out there. And it looks like we're going under again at 62 foot. And there's the clean out that he ran. So right there, that green piping, that's called SDR piping, and it looks like it is packed full of root intrusion. Or do you guys use wipes or anything like that?
Yeah, sometimes.
So if that looks like it could be a blockage from wipes. Right now that is pretty massive. I don't know. I can't even identify what that is. It could be roots that are just basically kind of like, I could say stuff bonded to it. I mean, it looks like it.
You mean this whitish thing here?
What's that?
The green part or the white?
I don't know what that is, honestly. It could be roots with stuff stuck in it. It could be a big clump of whites with grease and everything stuck to that. But that's right there at that clean out connection. And right here, leading up to that clean out, it's holding, meaning it's backed up. So there's two areas that seem to be a problem. This is basically where he accessed the line at the end of the property. So there's something going on there. Okay, you have a problem there. I'm going to pull it back now to where we went underwater the first time, to that area, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's hard to determine exactly what that issue might be, but unfortunately, to fix that, it would just make more sense to dig it up and replace the whole length rather than do two separate holes and charge you for two separate digs. You get what I'm saying? So it would be dig at the end of the yard, and when I'm going to pull it back right now to where we went under the water the first time, not that little bit of water, I'm talking like when we went completely under and pushed back out of it, I'm going to see where that's at. I'm going to locate that outside. And then honestly, it's probably, judging by how far we went out, it's probably majority of that line outside's got to be dug up and replaced. It is PVC, so it is something that, depending on how much of it is, it's repairable. So and a good side of it is we get it dug up, we can put new piping in fairly easy. But I got to see how deep it is. And the other issue is I got to get to the bottom of that pipe to try to figure out what's going on there. When I leave here today, I would recommend giving Hartford County a call, okay, your water and sewer, and tell them that you have a sewer backup that's occurred, and they'll come out and they'll snake it from that same clean out for free. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to contact our people and find out why he didn't run it from inside, especially with this access here. But in the realm of it, I don't think even if he ran it, I don't think he would have been able to deal with it, because right now it's fluctuating in pitch. So like we have a 3 here, 2 here, 1 there, and again now it's going down to 4, going down to 3.
What is that? The height of
So
this?
it's kind of like think about like your line. Your house is the high part of a slide, right? Your sewer lines are all gravity fed, so it needs to be like a big sliding board essentially to get from inside to outside. And your pitch is basically going up and down on the outside. So you're going down, then it's going back up, and going back down, and going back up. It's like steps. So that can typically slow down waste, but we need to figure out what's causing that. And it looks like, and there's also this spot right here. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a break in the line and it's mud starting to harden up right there on the right hand side. But I can tell you when I push the camera right there, it jumps, and whatever that is, it's a hard spot in the line, so that could be broken right there, and just basically has a solid mass of not overgrowth, but like dirt and grease and buildup that's kind of hardened right there. I want to get us back to right about here. Right here. That's what I want. Where's the next connection? We're going to go right into it, right there. So I want to find this right here. I'm hoping that this puts me outside and not inside the house, because that's a problem. So basically, think about like this rag represents solid waste, right? And this is the water coming down the pipe. That rag is going to stop, and it's going to take all that line to fill up, to pop it and push it through that water to get it to the other side so it can drain off. That can create lateral pressure and cause drains and stuff in the house, especially in the lower level bathrooms, to drain real slow, or to give like a gurgle noise, like a bubbling, if you will. And if that's something you guys have been hearing, or slow drains been a problem, that's what's causing that. Unfortunately, it's not giving me a whole lot of visual on that. So from there, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to scan for this. I'm going to go get my other tool. And if you don't mind, if you don't mind, I'll see this real quick. I'm going to just hit this. So